All right, I'm going to work out the store problem. So open up the PDF. We're going to write 3 classes. There's these tests up top here, and we're going to uncomment these additional tests after we finish the first one. So we're going to write the product class here. So we say class product, right? Everything's going to be inside of curly brackets. Notice it's not inside of this one. This is main. That's the one that gets run automatically by REPL, and then inside main it finds small m main and runs that stuff. So here's the product class, and it says the variables, there's string name and double cost. So remember, all of these variables are private. Private string name, private double cost, and then you need a constructor, and constructors have the word public and then the name of the class, public product. And in my instructions, I tell you that it takes a string for the name and a double for the cost. So right here, we're going to say string n, comma, double c. All right, we're inside this constructor, and we're going to set the name equals n. And there's different ways you can do this, but I'm just going to say cost equals 0. And then if cost is greater than 0, if C, the cost of the send in, then cost equals C. So what this is doing is it's by default making it a 0 cost item. And then if the number they sent over is bigger than 0, then it sets it to that, because we don't want a negative cost showing up. And then it's been a long time since we've done this, but we're going to do a toString, public string toString. Nothing in the parentheses. This is a method where we're going to return. Says we return the name and comma, $, and then the cost. So that can just be done, in one line. Return name plus quote, comma, space, $, plus cost. And it's okay if you have spaces there. So I think we can run our tests. I might have made a mistake, but this seems like it's going to print out. I forgot at the very top, import java.util.arraylist. I'll add that to the file before you get it. Okay, so it prints out turkey and promotional flyer. So let's look at the test. I'm sending over a new product, turkey jerky, $3.25. Yeah, that's right. And then the promotional flyer, I had a negative cost, and it's supposed to catch that and make it 0. That's what this does. Sets it to 0, and then if the cost is actually greater than 0, and then it'll set it to whatever they set. In the first case, $3.25. In the second case, it stays at 0. Okay, so we finished product. And then back in the instructions, we're going to do dairy. So dairy extends the product, and it has a new variable expiration. So let's come down here and write class dairy extends product. And you still have an open and closed curly brackets like we always do for a class. Private string expiration. All right, and then the constructor takes the name and the cost, and then the year, the month, and the day of the expiration as integers. So it says all that. So in the instructions, so we say public dairy. We say string n, double c, int y for year, int m for month, int d for day. All right, and then inside here, the first thing we're going to do, I said we're going to use super to call the product constructor. So we say super n comma c. So we're sending over the name and the cost. We're sending it to the parent to take care of that part. And then we're going to set expiration to, it's going to be month plus a slash plus day plus another slash plus year. We're just doing a standard date format expiration. Okay, so that's that. And then I tell you for the toString to first use the super toString and then add the expiration. So we're going to say public string toString, and we're going to say return. Now watch this, super.toString. That gets the promotional flyer, comma, $0, or gets that phrase from the product. And then we're going to add to it, comma, expires, and plus expiration. Oh, I don't think I need a period there. I need a semicolon. So this gets the part that was from the product class, and then it adds the expiration onto it. Let's go up here and uncomment out this line, which is the dairy product. And let's see if this runs. I think it should run just fine. And it should be expiring February 26, 2020. I didn't change the date for this year, but there you go. This yogurt expired a long time ago. I wouldn't eat it. While we're here, let's uncomment out the alcohol test. And we're going to write the alcohol class right here. The alcohol class just knows that you have to be 21 or older to buy it. So that's its main difference. So class alcohol. All right, so there's no new variables. We say public alcohol. It has string N double C, just like every other one. We say super N comma C, and then we don't have to do other things in the constructor. We're just calling the parent. That's how we get the name and the cost stored in the right variables. All right, and then the toString, public string toString. In the toString, we're going to get the parent toString. So return super.toString. That gets the regular product toString, the one that says turkey jerky, comma, and the price. And then we're going to add to that, comma, must be 21 or older. So that's what determines, that's what's different about alcohol, just the printout. When we run this, did I spell alcohol wrong? No. Oh, I forgot to say extends. Look at this. This is good. Extends product. So you can't call super if you didn't extend something. So yeah, that's a very clear and simple error. I'm glad I ran into it. I'm glad you could see it happen to me. It actually, yeah, so it was just saying, hey, I can't deal with a super call when you don't have a parent. The truth is all classes have a parent, which is the object class, but the object class didn't have a super that took a string and a double. So, all right. So then after you do all that, please don't think you're done. I'm asking you to, right here, add 3 more products. So you can follow my model, but I need you to add a product of each kind. So you would just come here and say the store.add new, and then I want a product, a dairy, and an alcohol of your choice. And you need to make sure that they work so that when you Run this program. We get 7 printouts down here. Just one more product, one more dairy, one more alcohol. Make sure it works before you turn it in. Thanks.